Hello there. This is Shawn1113, your host for the Shawn1113 podcast show. Thank you for listening wherever you may be, wherever platform you're listening to, anywhere and everywhere around the world. And please follow me when you if you like it, please follow me. That's all I ask for that. A few things here, a few things there. Um Before I get to my Super Bowl pick, I'm a Miami, as many of you know, I make no secret I'm a Miami Dolphin football fan. And they just hired Mike McDaniel this past week. He seems to like he has a pretty good reputation on his shoulder, in my opinion. And we'll see what happens from there. I'm going to hold judgment until his first year's up. And let's see what Mike McDaniel does. But like I say, he has a pretty good reputation. He's good at his first time being a head coach. We'll see what happens from there as time goes on. But I'm definitely going to give him the chance to prove himself, the new head coach of the Miami Dolphins. Speaking of former coaches who are more and more bitchy, it doesn't get any more bitchier than Brian Flores. I'm serious, man. This is my opinion about him. He files a lawsuit against the NFL, including racism. Yet wasn't Chris Greer the Dolphins general manager that was the one that fired him? And then bitchy Brian goes on a rant saying it's racism that the Houston Texans hired Lovie Smith as a head coach, and of course Lovie Smith is black. So was David Culley when the Houston Texans hired him last year. Hired David Culley last year. He was also black. That's why his lawsuit is going to. That's why bitchy Brian's lawsuit is really not going to go anywhere, or it's going to get settled. And bitchy Brian now wants to come out and say, "Oh, well, it's racist. It calls it racism, and all that other crap." A black head coach gets hired by the Houston Texans for the second consecutive season, and bitchy Brian wants to bitch about, well, I wasn't hired as a coach. I wasn't hired as a Houston Texans coach. I wasn't hired as a New York Giants coach. Yeah, sure, bitchy Brian. You don't often hear people say tell a black bitch about another hire of a black head coach in the National Football League or in sports in that matter. But then again, what do you expect from bitchy Brian these days? That's who he turned out to be. And I'm talking about Brian Flores. And let's see what this lawsuit goes over. I don't think it's going to, in my opinion, it's going to go that far. It's going to get settled by the NFL, or it's going to be dismissed, or if it goes again, it's going to dismiss if it even goes that far in the court. But right now, in my opinion, Brian Flores is the. I don't even want to comment anymore about that, other than what I just said. Um, Winter Olympics. Haven't haven't missed a minute of it. I haven't missed a damn thing about the Winter Olympics at all. I don't give a rat's ass about it. I wouldn't. If I missed no minutes, I'm just fine. Life goes on. That's what I think about the Winter Olympics. That's what I really thought about the Summer Olympics too, last year. Now, the one you've been waiting for, my Super Bowl football picks. Boy, did I pretty much went back to forth in this. And I got to tell you, mm, I when it was all said and done, I look at both the balance, both everything, anything, and all the intangibles. So, despite the fact that they do not have the best line or offensive line anywhere, I'm still going to go for the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Los Angeles Rams in a close one. Of course, I wouldn't be shocked in the least that the Rams will win. I mean, regardless of who you pick, really, it wouldn't be surprising if the other team won, and then clearly it's the case with the Cincinnati Bengals and LA Rams. And but I do think at the end, the Bengals will win the Super Bowl 56. So I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Supposed to be copyright corrected. The big game. Anyway, that and I'm picking the Bengals over the LA Rams in a close one. With that, although if I'm a Rams fan, they better not score 3 points the last time they appeared in the Super Bowl. That's for damn sure. Anyway, that is it. That is my opinions on everything on the Shawn1113 podcast show. Please follow me. Thank you in advance for listening to this podcast, wherever you may be. And as always, please stay encouraged, no matter what.